Hello everyone, my name is Reza-Astrid and today I'm going to be sharing with you my 26 by 26 bucket list. It's basically a list that I wrote down of 26 things I want to achieve by the time I turn 26 on the 28th of July 2021, which is in 10 months, which is crazy that 2 months have already gone by since I turned 25. But I remember the days leading up to my 25th birthday, I was just thinking, what have I achieved this past year? And I looked back at like my photos and my videos and just memories and messages that I've shared with family and friends, and it was just so cool to see so many things that had occurred in my life that either I had spoken into existence, prayed about, wished for, and also things that I really wanted to achieve that I did not achieve by the time I've turned 25. And as you grow older, and especially as you grow closer to 30, you start wondering, like, am I on the right path? Is my timing the same? And friends are getting married, friends are having babies, and so you're like, I'm not there at all. Like, am I even in the same boat as my friends, you know? I figured for this next year that I write some goals down. I'm not very goal orientated in the sense that I couldn't tell you what my 5-year plan is or 10-year plan is, and I don't really set goals for myself. I do set goals, but I don't write them down. It's all in my head, and as I go through life I'm like, okay, that's something I want to achieve, and I achieve it and I work towards it, but I've never really sat down and written things that I want to achieve, especially in like a year's time. But I figured, let's just try it, let's do it. So I wrote them all down like right after my birthday, and I sat down and I filmed it, and I looked back at the footage. I was like, I don't really like the way I sound in this video. I think I was just very happy. I was outside, I was near the ocean, the sun was setting. It was a beautiful, beautiful scenery, but I was just very, very hyper and very excited to do the video, and I was like, I don't really like this. So I figured I'm just gonna redo it, and it ended up taking me 2 months to redo it and to do that, so I apologize. But I thought I'd share this, I'd write it down, I'll keep this journal with me, I'll constantly check it. There's things looking at it now that I've already achieved, which is amazing, but I'm not going to tell you guys which things I have achieved. I'm hoping to, in a year's time or even in 6 months time, do like a 6 months review, and then what did I achieve on my bucket list in a year's time, or on my 26th birthday, to do that type of video, or even to make videos of certain goals, like as I achieve them or as I do it or so forth. So it's very exciting, and I don't know, I think it'll just keep me accountable. I'm very much someone like, if I've written it down, if I've said I'm going to do it, I work towards getting that done. So I think now that I'm going to say it out loud, I'm going to put it on the interwebs, it's going to motivate me to just work harder to achieve those things. Some of these things might seem very impossible, and some of these things are not impossible. Like I said, I've done some, I've achieved some of the goals already, but that's the thing about a bucket list. It's supposed to challenge you a bit, it's supposed to get you out of your comfort zone, it's supposed to make you work hard at achieving it. Or that's how I think. So anyways, this is my, I don't know why I keep showing it, this is my 26 by 26 bucket list. Number 1, take more photos and videos. It's a memory / reminder to store away. Yeah, that's it. I want to take more videos, more photos on my phone, on my film cameras, on my digital camera. I just want to take more photos because life goes by so quickly, and we sometimes hesitate to take a photo, or we just don't take a photo because we're like, oh, I'm going to remember that. But it's just so amazing seeing a photo months later, like especially with my film photos. I developed some film from like 3 years ago, and it was just so cool to see your memory come back as you look at the photo. So I definitely want to take more photos and videos. Number 2, I would like to save 26,000 Rand, which is insane. I think it's crazy, but I'm putting it out there. I do have money saved up already, so I don't think it'll be that, like, I'm not starting from zero to get to 26,000, but I think we're gonna have to work on that a lot. Number 3, pay it forward. Every single month I want to find and research a charity in South Africa, in the Western Cape, around where I live, and donate to that charity, whether it is time or money. I really just want to get involved more in charity work. Number 4, I want to read 26 books by the time I turn 26. This is an easy one. I definitely think this is one that I will be able to achieve because I love reading. I enjoy reading. I'm constantly buying new books, so I think that's an easy one. Number 5, I would like to run a 10-kilometer. As you know, I know, we all know, everyone who knows me, it's all I ever talk about is running and wanting to run and all this jazz. I even have a book on my bedside table, what I talk about when I talk about running, and I just need to get out there and do it. So that's definitely something I want to achieve by the time I turn 26. Otherwise, we're just going to forget about this running. We're just going to forget about that dream, wish, and hope if I can't achieve it by next year. Number 6, I want to do 3 workouts a week, and this can be a workout like at the gym or a class or a workout that I do at home, but it has to be at least 30 minutes long, so I'm going to include that. Where's my pen? 30 minutes, at least a 30-minute workout 3 times a week. Number 7, I want to practice a new language, either a new language or improve my Afrikaans. So Afrikaans is my second language, and it is also, in a sense, my mother tongue, because is it my mother tongue? I don't know, but my parents and my extended family, they're all Afrikaans, or yeah, they're Afrikaans and English. But I really want to improve my Afrikaans. I want to read more Afrikaans books. I want to be able to talk fluently without like choking up and forgetting my words. But I also would really like to learn Korean because I am currently obsessed with K-dramas, and I want to be able to understand what they're saying without reading the subtitles. Like that's why I want to learn Korean. Number 8, I want to make 26 videos in the next year, and so that's roughly 3 videos a month. I'm behind. I'm behind, and I need to get on that. But I would like to make 26 videos. I mean, I made 25 videos in 1 month. If I can do that, then I can achieve 26 videos in a year. Number 9, I would like to see the sunrise and sunset at least once a month. I'd love to do this at the beach or on a mountaintop or somewhere other than my house. But even if I'm just standing on my balcony and I'm looking out, I want to be able to see the sunrise and the sunset at least once a month and make it like a goal and a mission. Number 10, I want to get another tattoo. Please don't tell my parents, but I want to get another tattoo. We're just going to skip right over that. Number 11, I would like to start a podcast, which this is something that I can tell you guys. I've started one with my best friend Sakina. It's called Similarly Opposites. I'll link it down below. Please check it out. But I've already started a podcast, which I'm pretty chuffed about. Number 12, I would like to say 10 kind things to myself about myself every day. I just don't feel like I tell myself kind things enough every day. So I really want to work on that, and just my self-esteem and bringing myself up, and stop waiting for other people to bring me up and bring myself up. Yeah. Number 13, I would like to travel overseas, and this is a big dream because obviously we're still in a pandemic. It's still 2020 and the borders are open now. Well, not by the time you watch it, they're not officially open, but they've been announced they will be opening in October. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel, but I would like to travel overseas. I'm not picky at all. There's not like a specific destination, like I have to go to South Korea per se. I literally just want to travel overseas. I miss being in an airplane. I miss airplane food. I miss watching a movie on an airplane. I miss crying on an airplane. I would love to travel overseas by the time I turn 26. Number 14, I would like to go on a road trip. And initially this was a solo road trip, and the more I thought about it, I was like, I like being with people, and I enjoy sharing adventures like that with people. So I think for now I would like to go on a road trip, and of course I will have these big dreams to go on a road trip like in America or something, but we'll keep it local as lekker, and we'll do something here somewhere nearby. But I think it'd be cool to plan a road trip, like plan our stops, plan where we're gonna sleep over, plan where we're gonna eat, like do the whole shebang with someone or with a few people. I know my brother would be really keen, and just go and do it, you know. I think that'd be awesome. Number 15, stop living for social media. And I don't really know what I meant when I wrote this down, but I think I mostly meant just to stop living for that like high of getting the likes and high of getting that like acknowledgement and comments, and you know, seeing people are watching your stories and seeing people are interacting. It's not real life, you know. It is a highlight reel, and just to remember that it is a highlight reel, and that your real life isn't the one you show on social media, especially not on Instagram, especially not anymore, because there's nothing Insta about Instagram anymore. So just stop living for social media, stop living for that interaction that you're getting from people over a screen, and seek those interactions in real life, like personally. And if I want validation or a like or a comment, you know, if I want someone to say, oh, you look so beautiful today, maybe I should go back to number 12 and say that to myself, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, stop living for social media. Number 16 is read your Bible more / do your daily devotionals. Even though I am a pastor and I work at a church, I do slack a lot with my daily devotionals, and I do sometimes days go by when I don't open my Bible and I don't read the Bible, and I need to get on it. I want to be up it. It's something that I tell my teenagers to do, and then I forget to do it, and they're like, when last did you read? And I'm like, oh. So I really want to just be more focused on my Bible time and my daily devotional time. And that also goes with number 17, which is just set a quiet time and a reflection time and a prayer time, and dedicate that 10, 20, 30 minutes every day to God and your relationship with God. I think those two are definitely hand in hand, and probably the most important ones I would say on my list, because those are not just for now, but it's good habits for the rest of my life as well. Number 18, be closer to finishing my post-grad. I was hoping that I would say be finished with my post-grad, but I think by the time I turn 26, I will be halfway or like very close to finishing. I just want to be finished. Yeah, it's a lot more difficult than I expected it to be, which is my own silliness. But also with the pandemic and now having to do everything online, and it's strange times. So be closer to finishing my post-grad. Number 19, learn how to water paint. I mentioned that I really was interested in getting into water painting and just painting more, because painting is really a relaxing thing for me. It's so therapeutic for me and soothing, and I just enjoy the emotions of painting and getting lost in, you know, cleaning the brushes and getting some paint, like painting something. I love it so much. So Sakina bought me some water paint, and I've started, but I really want to like go for some lessons and just really dive deep into water painting and make water paintings that I can put in my room. And yeah, so learn how to water paint and the different, you know, brush strokes and how much water you should take, and a dry piece of paper and a wet, like all of that. I want to learn it. I'm really excited about that. Number 20 is learn how to budget and stick to it. This is like a monthly thing. Some months I'm really good at my budget, I'm really strict with myself, and some months I'm not as strict as I should be, and it goes here, there, everywhere. So I really want to make a budget and stick to it. And by budget I mean specifically say, this is how much money I want to spend on food, this is how much money I want to spend on takeaways, this is how much money I want to spend on clothes, this is how much money I want to save. You know, have that specific things and be strict with it and stick to it. Number 21 is practice more gratitude. I need to be more grateful for the things that I have and the things that God has given me and the things my parents give me. And yeah, just to look around my surroundings and in my life and just be more grateful for those things and for the people in my life, you know, and the situations I find myself in and the adventures and the opportunities that I receive. I just need to be more grateful for them and grateful in the moment, and not be like after it's happened like, oh, I'm really grateful, when instead of, I want to practice being grateful in the moment. I want to fill up this pink journal. I want to write down my feelings, my thoughts, my wishes, my achievements, things I have to achieve, things I'm working on. I love the typo journals. I like the ones that have just the lines and so forth. I never like the first page of a journal. But once I get into it, I just really enjoy writing things down. I'm not really good with writing down my feelings necessarily, or my thoughts. It's always so weird to write down what I'm feeling or what I'm thinking. But I think it'd be a good practice, and it'd be nice to, because I look at my other journals and I can go back to a specific day or time and I can remember when I wrote that down. And it all goes back to number one, which is storing those memories and making those memories more tangible and not just in my head. Number 23 is call my parents more. My parents and myself and my brother, we're very much a WhatsApp group text type family. We message each other every single day, so we know what's going on in each other's lives. But especially now with this pandemic and not knowing when we're going to see each other anytime soon, or you know what's happening the next day, I think it's been really special to Zoom them occasionally and to just see their faces and hear their voices on the phone. And I think I just want to do that more and make it like a habit. I know some people call their parents every single day. I don't think I would know what to say every single day, but I think it'd be awesome for me to call them more regularly at least. Number 24, I want to do a hiking / camping trip. I love camping. It's actually something that surprised me how much I enjoy it and how much I like being outdoors and looking up and seeing the stars, and it just being so quiet, and if there's a river nearby, just looking out on the river and just spending that outdoorsy time with friends and family once again, and sleeping in a tent, and then hiking or a long walk. I want to do something like that. I think it'd be cool if I could connect this hiking camping trip with the road trip, like make it like a dual thing. I think that'd be awesome, but I think it'd also be cool if I just do it separately. I don't know, the world's my oyster. I will see what happens, what we can do with that. Number 25 is I want to cook 90% of my meals at home. I eat out a lot, not as much as I used to. I've gotten better. So at the moment, I think I eat home cooked meals about 60% of the time. And especially with the pandemic, we've been ordering a lot of food, and it just was fun to Uber Eats, but now it's like getting expensive. And now that I'm noticing how expensive the food is, plus the service charge, plus the delivery charge, I only do it when I really have to. And also with me having to save and budget, I don't think it will be possible to continue eating out all the time. So I would like to cook 90% of my meals, and with that is just to discover new recipes, new meals, and to enjoy cooking, because I do enjoy cooking once I have my recipe and I know what I'm doing and I have all the ingredients. So making it a habit to find recipes, getting all the ingredients, and then cooking at home, I think that would be really cool. And lastly, number 26 is enjoy the ride, enjoy the journey, enjoy each day, take it day by day, whatever you want to call it. But I think the last one is just to remind myself that there's no rush to get to tomorrow, there's no rush to get to next year, there's no rush to, you know, look so far ahead, but just to enjoy each day, to enjoy the ride of being 25 right now and not trying to like wish and pray for 26, you know. And so yeah, enjoy the ride, enjoy the experiences, enjoy the adventures, enjoy the good times, the sad times, the happy times, the miserable times. Like just go for it and just be in the moment. Be in the moment, be in the moment, definitely part of that as well. And yeah, that's my 26 by 26 bucket list. I am hoping that I can achieve all of them, or at least most of them, but I will keep you posted. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.